Hi, Carlita. How are you? Good
Hi, teacher.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hi.
Hi, how are you? How is
Hi, how
everything
are you?
today?
Here in Cochabamba, it's very hot right now. So, yeah, very shiny today.
Oh, that's so good. Here
Yes.
it was raining the whole day. Just a briefly moment, the sun comes out and then goes out again.
Oh, what a sad thing. But it will pass very, very quickly. Don't worry.
Yeah, we are just getting used to it. Okay,
Yeah.
Carlita. So just what we were talking about yesterday, or the day before yesterday, about that movement you were telling me. Can you tell me again?
Yeah. Well, it's the Médicos por la Verdad, right?
Right.
That they launched this type of studies that refer a lot about the how you say the oxidation treatment, right? To prevent the oxidation. So they promote all type of treatments, not just how to say dióxido de cloro. I don't know how to say it in English yet. Or
Fluoride
peroxide.
dioxide. Let me check.
Chloride dioxide. So they were talking a lot of this and the peroxide and in those type of treatments. And they also say that the masks are not a useful thing to prevent COVID, and they promote movements of people to go to manifestate in specific moments without masks.
Really?
So
Wow,
yes,
I didn't know about that.
so that's how we can say that they are in really trustful. They are just making this against government movement, like they don't want the government laws and the sanity care. So yeah, and I know that there's a lot of doctors that get very confused here in Latin America because they get into this group, but they don't see all these other things that they are doing, because no one can say that mask doesn't work, because we have
Yeah.
studies that prove they work. So it's a joke. I think I didn't read their studies, because I saw that and I said, well, yeah, I won't read this. It's just lost of time.
Okay, that's so
Yeah,
good. The correct name is dioxide.
chlorine
C
dioxide.
H L O R I N E dioxide.
Yes. Okay, thank you, teacher. I will
No
remember.
problem. Okay. So what do you attribute those I don't know, those people who use it and then get better?
Well, it's just coincidence. Like we have the 100% of people, just the 80% won't present any symptoms, and the 20 will present, and the 5% will die. So if we make a big study, the percentages are steady. We didn't have any treatment that proved that it will work preventing mortality or symptomatology. So
Mhm.
mm, I don't know. I don't see any treatment in these days that especially the World Health Organization will prove. They disapprove remdesivir. They disapprove ivermectina. They disapprove uh, the plus, how I say,
Plus,
plasma therapy,
Uh-huh.
maybe. Yes, because it doesn't work, and they prove it too. So by the moment we don't have any treatment to that is proved to work that will work in COVID. So I think it's just so a coincidence that one person that was supposed to that it's a young female that it doesn't have any other pathology, and they get better, and they use whatever they use, they will heal very soon. So it's not the treatment, it's just a coincidence.
Okay. I didn't know about the plasma. Plasma is correct, not plasma. Okay. And
Okay.
and
Mhm.
I didn't know that. Everybody is looking for plasma, and I
Yeah,
I
I
just was
know.
sharing, and I do you think that this doesn't help?
Yes, I read about it,
Mm-hmm.
and I sadly say that it doesn't work because it's like the 100% that donates this plasma, this plasma, they have the virus DNA in their bodies, but we don't know if they produce the antibodies, and we don't know which quantity we have in their bloods, so in their plasma, being more specific. And so they say they look at this much amount of people, much amount, and they find out that just the 30% of that population was with the antibodies, and the other 70% was donating just plasma without anything. So if you are lucky one that you have been received the antibodies, your body doesn't work as well because it's not your body type, maybe, and it will kill it anyway because it's your natural response of your cell system. So yeah, I think it doesn't work in most countries in the United States and Europe. They don't use it. It's just
It's just here. Uh-huh.
yes. It's sad because, but I see the positive part that maybe the hope of people can move a lot of our organism, and that if you think it will make you better, well, and it won't damage you. So I cannot say that they don't have to use it, but if they have the hope, maybe they will get better by hope, no because the plasma pheresis.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting. And what about remdesivir? I thought it was a medication for pneumonia, or I'm wrong.
Yeah, well, it's a type of antibiotic
Mm-hmm.
that it works well in the you intensive care unit,
Uh-huh.
intensive care unit. So they use it a lot for a bunch of things, but in COVID, they make huge studies with the very varied type of population, not just one country. They make it in the USA, in Europe, in China, in Latin America, and they prove that in none of them caused a better a better evolution, maybe. And so, like the World Health Organization won't approve something that isn't proved, so they don't recommend it either. So it's we
Maybe
are.
in some complications it
I
can be used, right?
I
No,
read
in
some,
everything. Mhm.
but the ones that I read that mostly were from China, they didn't do a good study. because they didn't use the same amount of groups, or they give this group, and when they were bad, with a bad symptomatology, they pass it to the another group. So you cannot do that. It's not real. You are playing with the results, so
Mhm.
not validate that. And we have a lot. We have a bunch of them. And the meta-analysis, that is the study of studies, they say that it doesn't work. So we have to affirmly respond that it won't work.
Okay. And
Yeah,
and
it's
what about ivermectin?
that's the worst, I think, because um, as I said, it's just one doctor that was proven in a petri petri box, where it was COVID, and he put it on a lot of ivermectin, and it killed the ivermectin, the COVID. But it doesn't. The human body won't work as a petri box.
Yeah.
The doses that he put on, it was a huge amount that will kill a normal person. So it's that I don't know why people think, oh, it will work to humans too, but we can die with that doses. And it's like saying lavandina, like bleach. If we put it on COVID, obviously we will die, but we will die too. So it's not something proved, and we don't have any good results yet. Like I read something that it won't hurt, but it won't help either. Like how I say, uh, I chloride dioxide.
Dioxin.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I am asking you because I have that that problem with some friends and family that they want to use it, but I'm just saying no. Please don't use it. I don't know, and I'm just following that pages of this. I didn't remember the name. Alejandro Merkel, and I don't know, but the uh, that dioxide, I didn't know who invented this thing or who was promoting. Well,
Yeah,
that guy,
I
and
think it was a Peruvian guy, if I'm not wrong.
no, it was I don't know, a Germany one or something that he came here and worked in every single country of this part that people where people is a little bit unconscious. I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe they are more like pacos, and
Yes.
they invent it and then try to sell everything. So it's a little bit complicated, right? But that's so good. It's a good information, Carlita, to
Yeah.
share. It's good to know a real word from people that are investigating and they are studying that to share this information. Okay,
Yes, yes, teacher.
thank you very
It's
much.
good to, but it's not good to tell a lot of people
Hmm.
because they lose hope.
Yeah,
And as I say, if it hurt, well, it won't damage them. Maybe the hope will heal them. So that's obviously we don't drink ivermectin every day, right? But
right.
if you do it in the right doses, that we use it before in the UC, in the unit care. uh,
Animals. Yeah,
we
that's
use
true.
it because we have a lot of poor people, and we treat it with ivermectina sometimes because they don't have to pay another kind of treatment, and
Mhm.
it works for another pathologies. It works, and it won't damage them if they use a correct dose. um, so I just leave it there, like if they are happy with that, so we can leave them. They won't be bad with that.
Okay, that's right. I hope people can understand by themselves and just take care of themselves, right?
Exactly.
I will share with you my questionnaire for today, please.
Okay, teacher.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, I can see.
Okay.
Okay, it's done.
Thank you, Carlita. It was a pleasure to meet you and to have you in class.
Thank you, teacher. It was nice to meet you too. It will be a good to remember you sometimes.
Yeah, you have my number. We can chat someday, okay?
Thank you, teacher. Anything that
Take
you need,
care.
you can ask me. So
Okay, I
I'm
will. Thank you.
I'm available. So
You
thank
too.
you. Goodbye.
Okay?
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
Salome.
Take
Bye,
care.
Carlita. Bye, Carlita.
Hi, Salome. How are you?
Good morning. Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon. How is everything?
All is okay, teacher.
Okay, that's good. What happened in your lip
I
here?
was, I when this thing about acne, I was using a special soap. So I was washing my face for almost 2 weeks. But yesterday and morning I want to quitar el bigote con cera.
Uh-huh. And you
Yes, and I burned my skin, but this had never happened with me. But I suppose I made the conclusion that the soap maybe make my skin more sensitive, and maybe that is the problem.
oh, that's bad. But
Yeah.
I know about some I will remember the name of the of this pharmac or
Okay.
drug. It's like a cream or something you can put on burn damages. Okay,
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
I don't remember now, but okay. We were talking with Carlita about some topics that I tell you yesterday. I don't know if you remember, we were talking about vaccines and chloride dioxide and ivermectin. I want to know your opinion about these topics.
These topics are all about the COVID medication. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Okay. With the vaccine, how we are talking sometimes, I am agree, but at the same time, no. For all that kind of maybe had effect adverse that the vaccine. But actually, I was reading in notice of the Europe, especially in Spain, that the most of the professionals of health take the vaccine and are okay until now, but we need maybe one a month more to be sure that the vaccine is ready. I know that from Ecuador, the vaccine will start in March, in the end of the March or starting April.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And about the medicine, mm, I was convinced that is yeah, some pharmaceuticals no prevent the disease, is only, I don't know, maybe for commercial medicine. But at same times I think that the thing that the world can help us is the vitamin,
Yeah.
maybe to take a vitamin doses, vitamin C could be for that way. But the most important thing my opinion is for our food, or kind of food that we eat, forget a good things, a good immunologic system in our body.
Okay. And what about there in Ecuador? People use the dioxide, chlorine dioxide.
Yes, that was a protocol in all institution public, and at the same times when you getting for shopping or a restaurant, the most of people are using this. But in other way, for economic things, some places are using that suppose is a chloric dioxide, but it's not it because you smell it and you know that it's not. So for the one way that is not good for I opt for don't in the place that I know that don't use a good
Maybe
product.
these
Don't
things, they use these things, or they drink
no drink.
just to wash
Yes,
these the surfaces. Ah, okay.
yes, only for wash, and that is the thing. But in the most of the shopping or institutions or restaurants, informal, commercial, and all, they use it.
Okay, I didn't know about that. Here, people is drinking that substance. Yeah, they they think that they get better when they drink in some kind of doses. I don't know which one, but they drink and they say that well, it's working on me, and they are telling more people just as with ivermectin. So that's why I'm asking you. How about Ecuador? I thought it was almost the same, but
No, I
maybe
don't listen that they are the people are drinking that until now. I don't know how is the second wave if something could be.
yeah. But there are no studies that prove that it's good for people for
I think
ingestion.
no.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
think no.
Yeah.
I think no. Okay. And ivermectin, it's it, I don't know if you usually use that in at hospital or something, or you heard about that.
I I really heard that in the beginning of the pandemic we were using that, but with the studies, there are scientific articles that don't prove that they have a good reaction in the patients. We aren't use it in the public. But I was listening about two friends that are working at a private hospital or clinics. They are using that, but is like if you use it for 7 days and don't work, stop the treatment with that. But it is working and you can be the progress of the patient, you can use until 14 days. But it's only that I am listening. I'm not sure of that.
Okay, so people have to be careful because
Yeah.
they maybe are intoxicating their selves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, Salome. I will pass to you my that name I was telling you, Kemakuran.
Hemacuran ointment. Okay.
Ointment, it's in Spanish, which we call ungüento,
Well, okay.
okay? But Kemakuran is the name, and it works for burn
Thank you, Steve.
stages, okay?
Thank you.
And I wanna know
Mhm.
what do you think about Doctores por la Verdad? Did you hear about that?
Really no. What is
Eh,
about?
Well, it's a movement that is defending the chloride dioxide as a treatment. Okay, and I was asking you because I heard on a convention in Spain. So it looks like it was, I don't know, maybe some professional, but there are no studies to confirm that. But here we have some doctors that are defending too, and they are talking about these doctors. and I want to know your position.
Okay, as a professional care, I think that I never defend that because I know the uses of this thing, but at the same time, maybe I think they are thinking how I suppose that they saw something that one patient's progress with this, but I think they are killing them bodies, uh, maybe them organs or their systems because never I in all my life never listened that was to drink or for injury for the people, for human specific, and animals never too. So in my opinion, I agree with that.
Okay, you're not agree with that. What are you going to do if you find some professional in this defending this kind of things? What do you say to them?
Okay, if I know that I will go with maybe at hospitals to have this thing, I have to read more firstly because for refute something I need to know, because if I only say something for because I think or my creations or my beliefs,
Mhm.
I think it's not correct that. So I first read more, and when I have a clear idea, I refute them because they are not good for the health, and tell them, okay, maybe now is working, but maybe in some months what happened with your body, you will have maybe effect adverse because you are burning in yourself inside your body, you are burning that, so that will have consequence in the future. So we have to think what we are doing, and says maybe you can drink it, but you maybe think about adult people or maybe young people, that the organs, or if it's adult people, are over, are maybe like not 100% working, and the teenager are not 100% evolution. So we have to think about that. I will maybe talk about for that way maybe.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay, Salome, thank you very much for your opinion. It was really helpful for me.
Welcome, teacher.
And I will share with you this questionnaire. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can see it now.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, please.
Done, teacher. And now this is the last class, really?
Yeah, this is the last class.
And what about our grades?
I don't know, but I already sent to you at your email your note for the test,
Okay.
but in global, maybe more late, I have to give you. I will ask to Alison and I will tell you, okay? Or maybe on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Okay, but I want to know, I approve the course?
Yeah, of course. Of course, you approve.
Okay, teacher.
Okay,
So maybe with the days, Alison or you will communicate with us about what is the next thing that we have to do for the certificate.
exactly.
Okay.
Okay, I wanna suggest you to read or to listen. I don't know, music maybe, or audio books or something like that that can help you.
Okay.
Okay, you have the knowledge, you have the way to make phrases and make you understand, but you have to practice a little bit more on vocabulary and pronunciation, just that. Okay,
Okay.
but
Thank you, teacher,
continue.
for your advice.
Okay, it was a pleasure to meet you, and you have my number. You can text me or call me if you want something, okay? And if you wanna come someday to Bolivia, I will waiting for you.
Oh, really? Thanks, teacher. It was a pleasure to meet you too. And I think this process was really interesting and funny at the same time because, uh, as like teacher, you are really patient. You are polite, and all kind of things are maybe bizarre to find a teacher like you. So thank you, teacher, for everything, for your advice. And I hope go there with Liz. In case you and Carlita come here, we are waiting for you and Carlita too. Thank you, teacher, for everything.
Okay, Salome, thank you very much. Say hello to your mama. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, and we're getting in touch someday, okay?
Okay, teacher. Bye, teacher.
Take care, bye. Bye, Salome, thank you. Hi, Liz.
Hi, teacher. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Pretty good. Thank you. And you, teacher?
Fine, thank you. But it was raining the whole day. Now
Really?
it's a little bit cloudy, but it's not so cold. What about there?
In the morning was really hot, and then now in the afternoon is raining too.
Okay, so it's changing day by day.
Yes. Uh,
Okay, Liz, I want to know about the topic we were talking about yesterday. Remember about the Doctors for Truth, maybe? Doctores por la Verdad.
uh-huh.
I don't know if you had the time to investigate more of that. What do you think?
You uh you told me that you're gonna send me the link, but you didn't, so
I'm
I
sorry.
didn't search it too, so I didn't review.
Okay, don't worry. I will explain to you. As Carlita says, it is a movement that
Mm-hmm.
defends chlorine dioxide.
Uh-huh.
Okay, as a treatment for COVID. Since it's an oxidation treatment like ozone and like peroxide,
Mm-hmm.
they say they work. But I don't know if in Ecuador people is drinking that as as
Mm-hmm.
they are doing here.
Well, actually, the people, yes, they drink it, but in illegal form because it's not allowed. The public minister doesn't allow that. I allowed it, so I think if you get it, that kind of medication, that is illegal. I like I told you, I have seen or I have met people that drank it, but they still have COVID with that.
They are still
So,
alive.
and some of the yes, they are still alive. But it's supposed that that if you take it, maybe you don't have COVID, or if you have it, you don't show too many symptoms. But the people that I have seen a doctor have COVID in the same way that some of that didn't drink that liquid. So for me, it's the same. I don't have seen any difference. Um, I think I have to look more articles about that. I think if the government want to cover that, if it's the case that is that liquid works and the government is trying to cover, I think some people are gonna try to make some research, some studies, and with the time we are gonna see the truth.
Okay, so you won't give your to your patients that thing, but you really not sure if it works or not.
Yes, I am not sure because I believe that
Mm-hmm.
if something work or something make to feel good, it's okay. I am not, I don't know, with closed mind about that. But I would like to have more information to recommend that.
Okay, that's so good.
Mm-hmm,
It's for a good professional to do that. It's not like you can say just no to
mm-hmm,
everything and maybe it works. We don't know yet, okay?
mm-hmm.
But it's so good for you. Okay, and what about ivermectin?
No, I research about that, and definitely not. Definitely not. Why? Because this scientific group investigated the ivermectin, and they found that effectively the ivermectin works, but inside laboratory. So
How
if
is that?
you want, sorry, what?
How is that?
For example, they take a part of the COVID virus
Mhm.
and put with a component of ivermectin. And in laboratory, the ivermectin is kind of deactivate the virus. But if you want to reply the that function in a human body, you have to use a very high doses to work to ivermectin work. So it's not possible because it will be a lethal doses the human cannot resist. So
Oh,
ivermectin inside work, but if you want to put in practice, we want to give to humans, the doses will be very lethal, so it doesn't work.
okay. I heard about people that are drinking 2 pills as a
Mm-hmm.
doses every 15 days, more
Uh-huh.
or less, just to prevent COVID. But on the other hand, I heard that this just cause some stomachal problems and that the amount of virus goes down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's true or not, or if it works more or less like chloride dioxide. That when you think that something it's gonna work, it works.
It's the same. I have seen that too many people use ivermectin. Actually, here it's a kind of ivermectin that we use in animals, in the cows, and the people is using that. So I think someone could die with that. But if the study says, so exist studies that say that that doesn't work effectively, but it's for example with the dioxide, we don't have studies, so maybe we can have some hope. But with ivermectin, exists studies that says no. Maybe it can change. I don't know. Maybe the scientific find a way to administrate it. We are gonna be okay. But until now, doesn't have any confirmed.
Yeah, because it's kind of weird, right? That
Mhm.
some pills or drugs for parasites works on virus. It's so weird. So it doesn't make sense.
Uh-huh. It's maybe like with vitamin D.
Mm-hmm.
Is I think it's the same cases. Some people say that works, some others say it's not. But exist studies that says that people who have high levels to D vitamin maybe can resist more than people who doesn't have that. So I think maybe it's an information that you can believe. We have studies, and actually I have taken that, so I am good.
Ivermectin?
No, no
Vitamin
ivermectin,
D.
vitamin D. Uh-huh.
Ah, okay. I don't know. I'm just curious about that. It absorbs. It is absorbed with. Uh, I forgot the name. What we have in our bones to make it stronger.
What calcium?
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Okay.
Maybe with this mixed one of I don't know one of those vitamins can be absorbed
Uh-huh.
just in presence of the other one.
Also,
That's how it
if
works.
the vitamin D help that the bones absorb more calcium.
That was I didn't remember if it was calcium or vitamin D. Okay,
That's okay.
okay, that's so good then. So
Uh-huh. So
you're taking vitamin D.
yes, yes, as a prevention, because some months ago my mother has a surgery, so we have to move a city that the people didn't take care too much in Guayaquil. That's
Mhm,
the name of the city. So we have to move to an hospital, another hospital for my mom. And here in Ecuador, in those times, the COVID was very high. So with my brother, we say, let's take as a prevention, and if it works, it's okay, and if it not, we are gonna take care for ourselves with alcohol and mask and all things.
mhm.
Hmm.
Okay, but I think it's good. You didn't get COVID, right?
No, no, no.
Nobody in your family, not even your sister-in-law.
Thank you, thanks God, no, nothing.
Okay, that's so good. Good for you and your family. Here, either me neither. So,
Really?
but I'm not going out every time. I just try to stay at home.
Yes, but it's very, I don't know, it's very strange because I see people that go out, eat, enjoy their life, and they are okay, and
Yeah,
now I'm here in home.
yeah, just getting crazy and you get worse. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
but I think we have to still be careful,
Yeah,
because you don't know when you maybe if you make something wrong, they will cause the life of someone.
yeah, that's right. So it's a good advice just to stay at home. Maybe some 2 more months or something like that, and then everything is it's going to get better. I think because of the vaccines and everything, people will get more sure about
Mhm.
not getting the infection of the virus, and then will be more strong or something. I don't know. Maybe that
Mhm.
positivism will help.
Yes, I think yes, we have to learn to live with that. And some months ago, I didn't hang out for nothing. But now that my aunt was here, I was with her um, to a doctor, to another doctor. I have been out home almost all day, and yesterday she did a test, the COVID test, and she was negative. So I have learned that maybe you can. hand out only if it's necessary. But if you protect good, I think you're gonna be fine. It's not necessary to be in home only all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Okay, I will take your advice, and I will try to go out just to go for a walk.
Yes, I think it's healthy too.
Yeah, it's stressful to be at home the whole
Yes.
time too. So eh, if I don't want to be some crazy woman, I have to go out someday.
Yes.
Okay, Liz, I will share with you the questionnaire for today. Please, can you fill it for me?
Righty, teacher. It's done.
Please, thank you very much. You've been such a good student, and I'm glad to meet you. It was a pleasure for me to talk with you and with the other guys. It was so funny, so incredible to find good people in some other countries. So you have my number, and if you need anything, please let me know. Give me a text, give me a call, and if you want to come someday, as I told Salome, you can come here together and we can
Oh.
okay,
Thank you, teacher. Nice to meet you too. You're an amazing teacher. Actually, you learn almost as a native teacher, someone that sometimes you talk like a native. So I'm happy for that. I have learned too much with you. Thank you very very much. And if you want to come Ecuador too, you're welcome in my home.
thank you very much. That helped me a lot, what you told me, okay? We're going to still practicing. You have to read, try to read some articles in English. You have a good level of English. You can make you understand yourself. You can express everything what you want to say. Maybe if you read more and maybe if you listen audiolibros or
Hmm.
something like that, it will help you a lot.
Okay, thank you, teacher. One question. Today is the last class, or tomorrow
Last
we're
class.
okay. Oh no, I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss you too. But I sent to you the note for your tests at your email. Okay,
Okay,
and I will give you the global notes. I don't know, maybe on Monday
okay,
or until Monday. Okay.
okay, teacher. Thank you so much for everything.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Bye, teacher. Take care.
Bye, Liz. Take care.